Gonna be honest, the first time I heard the song, I thought he said nigger instead of liquor. I got really confused for a second.
For a second? That's it?
Just for a second. For like 3 seconds, let's be honest.
If we're honest, you have to... Never mind. Yeah. I'm gonna give it to you. Are you talking to us there, Toast?
I can like not hear you. Is he like really quiet for yourself?
Yeah, he is.
Not quiet. You shut your mouth.
Yeah, he's like super quiet right now.
I didn't do anything.
You're getting better.
I didn't change anything.
Hey, what were you saying?
Oh, you should. I know you didn't mean that in a bad way, but you should probably not say that because people get really offended on that. I'm just saying. Hey man, you know one of the things that people with power words they choose to perceive them negatively. I know a lot of people disagree with me on that one, but and don't get me wrong, people call me names, I get butthurt, it happens, but I'm gonna keep trying not to, keep trying to not be offended and live it down, because, you know.
Getting called toast really offends me.
What do you think of building a 4.75 kilometer long ship?
Intense.
Yeah, Daedalus just put it up there.
Intense Daedalus. That's what I think about.
I don't have my chat up. I don't even have that up.
Even though I'm not tired, I should probably go lay in bed.
It's like 1 a.m. right now. And I'm wide awake.
Same.
Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you
Obviously,
up.
it's fuck you up. That's typing. Yar har shiminy dee, you are a pirate.
Hmm?
Right.
Typing intensifies.
I know. That's how the well pro from Star Trek. The journey home would be if I built it at 5% scale. Oh, jeez. That's just, whoa.
Yeah, that's intense, dude.
Heck no. It's bad enough building this arrow. I mean, this, well, let's put it this way. The thing is 149 meters long right now and 147 meters wide. And I'm not even close to being done. I gotta round the front of this off at least a little bit. I gotta round the sides off. I mean, I'm at 21k blocks right now. I haven't even made the extra ship on the end. This thing is gonna be nasty. I'll be like, okay, so who's gonna build the interior for me? I'm like, I'm done. I spent the last, week and a half building this thing. And this is all I've got to show.
It's kind of a sad jam.
I'm working on Roma. 2.7 kilometers at 5%. I'm up to 12 million blocks and I haven't made the interior yet. Yeah. See, I have never built a really large, like, ship like this. Or not like this, but I mean, huge like that. My ships are more of the... not cruiser. I mean, they're kind of a cruiser. I don't know what you would classify it. Because they're not really a fighter, but they're not really a cruiser either. It's just kind of like in between.
So more like a frigate then.
I don't know.
I wrote frigate in force chat and then realised you're streaming so you can see the chat.
Oh, yeah, I gotta pull up chats. I never even pulled up chats yet. Multi-Twitch.
Pretty sure Age Force, no Pink Floyd.
I mean, technically it's far older than I am.
No, I know, but what I mean was we know them for being Pink Floyd as opposed to knowing them for their music being sampled in newer tracks as opposed to being in.
I guess that's definitely true, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, CW, for the follow.
My parents were hippies, so, well, they weren't hippies when they had me, but, like, okay, let me put it this way. My dad was in the Vietnam War, right? And apparently, I did not find this out until I got caught with rolling papers home from college one Christmas, but apparently he met my mom at the head shop he worked at during college selling bongs. Yeah.
User joined your channel.
Now, they raised me like a good old, Christian conservative or whatever nonsense, but, Raven, there is no pass here. It's all perms based. Is someone trying to get in that needs to get in? I think Odal wants to say hi. If he is in the... Actually, you have the ability to give him toast and drag him down here, and then whenever I see him, I can upgrade his toast.
Will do.
Yes, sir.
Now that you've requested this, I wanted to request Comfortably Numb, but I've realised that that's quite a depressing Floyd song.
It is a little depressing. This is more...
More upbeat, this one.
Smooth,
Yeah.
jazzy, good,
Yeah.
decent little space feel,
The only alternative would be to request Scissor Sisters' version of Comfortably Numb. I don't think anyone wants to hear that.
Hey, welcome back to the stream,
User
Ginkgo.
was moved to
I got
your
him.
channel.
Awesome. Hey, what's up, Dalmont?
Not much. Oh my god.
What's up,
Some
dog?
people I know and I see
really-
people I don't know. But hello.
I need to turn the Overlord, or, yeah.
Yeah, Overlord down.
Yeah, sorry about that. That's the,
Okay.
I got virtual audio cable working with this.
Yep.
Is he is that's a
It's a bot.
right? Yeah, it's okay. I didn't want to feel rude.
No,
By
don't feel
muting his
turn
ass
him down.
immediately.
Just mute him. If you
Do it.
You go in my stream and make a song request, you won't be able to hear it if you have the stream muted in your TeamSpeak unless you can hear him.
Man, Toaster Overlord is such
Ass
a
backwards.
dick.
I know.
Fuck that guy.
But hello, motherfuckers. It's nice to meet you.
Hello, yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is
That word
Dalmont, the guy
offends
I
me.
learned all my shit from.
I'm sorry.
Many things. I've heard many things over the last week, and because the community's been very together,
Active.
Vocal.
goodness, and active. Yes, and I keep
Very active.
And I'm like, how do I keep? Who is this guy?
He's got learning how to build actual spaceships and airplanes,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
and it's kind of
That's why he
occupying
hasn't been
literally
around.
all of my time.
Well, I
He's
understand.
also, he also likes to dance for money on the side of the road.
I did hear something about pole dancing for Skilla.
install a secret stripper pole on all my ships. You just have to find them.
See, I'm more blatant about it. That's the difference.
Is he?
I can't help but think I recognise the name Dalmont, but I can't think from where.
Oh, who knew?
Nobody will recognize my name, so it's okay.
So,
Nice, Delos.
you apparently know me. I don't know you guys. What are you all about? Because I know Ben.
Ben makes the
sneaky
badass
motherfucker.
videos.
I'm the only guy in this room that can't actually build anything nice, but I can make videos of other people's nice builds.
That's
I'm the weak link in the chain.
It's not
you
really a
can do
weak
it.
link. You just get all of the effects. You get all the goodness of having the nice
And
builds without having to do any
as
work,
Del
except for
told-
the videos.
Yeah, and as Dal told me years ago, trust me, you can build it if you sit around and you're willing to work at it, you'll get it.
yeah.
Yeah, just don't
Yeah.
compare yourself to Dal and you're okay.
Rude.
No, I mean, because you'll never want to build again. Your shit's too good. What's the request song button?
Song request! Exclamation point! Song request!
And they have to have, I believe 10, isn't it?
10 toaster requests.
Yeah.
Still on
Thankfully,
motherfuckers
I
on the
have-
server yet?
Not currently.
No.
Not currently on the server. We're all
Goddamn.
preoccupied with building.
Yeah, they have their own creative
Congratulations.
server or
I'm
whatever.
also really sorry because it's a really deep, dark road that you'll never come back from.
No.
I mean, it's been a long, deep, dark road. I just.
And you're
you know,
one
it's
hundredth
been
of
it's
the
been
way.
on and off.
Dal made a ship once.
Years.
Once?
to explore that deep dark road. It was called the Rectal Explorer.
No.
That was amazing.
It was a great ship, actually.
Binary was my fucking hero. What was the other one he made? the
the
Great American Challenge or some shit?
it was
Wait
something
for
like
it.
that, and it was, oh my god, it was one of the greatest ships ever. It was like, it had like, I can't even say it. There's just so much stuff.
Didn't he have another like really anal themed ship? And I mean that literally.
Oh god.
Like he just had a lot
Anal retentive?
He had ships that were
You are a pirate.
I will give it to him. GBT had a great one, the toilet ship.
Oh, that was amazing. That was him, wasn't it?
Yup.
That was so long ago. Yeah, he actually made a flying toilet with poop in it and a working handle. that flew.
And
God.
a toilet brush and toilet
That was
paper.
a turret.
Yep.
Or was it the plunger? No, the plunger was the turret.
Yeah.
That was the shit, man.
Literally.
It actually had shit in it too. It was pretty good.
Literal poop.
So I don't know if anybody's watched Bob's Burgers, but coincidentally, the episode is playing in the background behind me where the kid finds a smart toilet and becomes his best friend.
Oh my god. I do like that show. I just have not had the time to like continue to watch it. I think I've gone through like a portion of
It's
season
what I
one
turn
of
on
my
Netflix like before bed if I'm not ready to pass out.
You know what I do before bed? I read something called the fucking FAR AIM. Or no, excuse me, the FAR AMT. It's like lawyer speak for fucking every part that you put on an airplane. It gives you 5 minutes,
my
you're
God.
out every time.
Sounds like a good way to get to sleep.
Dude, it tells you exactly like fucking the certification process for each individual fucking bolt. It is the most
Damn.
boring, dry piece of fucking reading material in the world, and I need to know it cover to cover.
Did have that on
Brutal.
tape.
I'm
Did
fucking
have that
crying.
book on tape. That sounds like a riveting listen as well. For someone that can read. I'd have that on my earphones at night each night. To lull me to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could always just go get the Samuel L. Jackson version of Go the Fuck to Sleep.
Best book ever written.
It was the perfect person to read it to.
So, what is the stream? Because I've yet to watch the stream because I've been putting it
Toast
hold.
likes to build and do stuff.
Right now I'm working on way too big a project where I've taken so I just skate racing and think it's awesome and
shit.
of course Toaster needs their own track and so I want to build the track and so I crashed my single player game a bunch of times and have managed to explode a planet and isolate a planet segment that was originally, it was over 840 meters into
Export that shit immediately. And
Oh, I
many
have-
times over.
I have the exported sector save of the bonus segment that is over 800, so that can be passed around if necessary. But yeah, I'm working on a station, like, wrapper for it right now, more or less. I want to dome it, and everyone's calling me insane, because of course the Wildhofer won't go that big, but I'm using kind of scaled down circles and glass and restricted areas and blah blah blah, but
Nice.
we're gonna get there. It's gonna happen. It's just
The things
it's
I
gonna
see
be
in the
painful.
background, they look like they don't suck. I appreciate that.
What doesn't suck?
The things that I'm seeing in there, they look like they don't suck.
That's good.
And since this is
Yep.
the first time I've seen any of your stuff, that makes me really happy.
Oh, I
You have
should-
to understand the context for that. Dal and I get certain messages a lot. I know what, Dal, would you say? It's not number one, I know that, but it's like number two, I think. Will you look at my ship? Please.
The
Please.
fuck?
All the time.
I'll have to take you by the other station I've been building for a while, doll, in a second. Let me bust out this ring real quick.
User left your channel.
Have a host.
Oh, and there's a loud buzzer sound effect. Thank you for the follow.
I think that was a host.
It might have been the host. Thank you
You
for
got,
the
you got
host.
post. You got post.
You got post. Yeah, follow or host him and host him, cause
It'll buzz me again then.
yeah.
And you're being asked in chat, Raven, what French singers do you know? Like Giku.
I don't know too many. Obviously Indila, the one that I requested, and that song. I've had that song on repeat for like the last 2 days because I don't know. I don't know why I like it as much as I do, but I really like it. But oh, is Geeku 19, whatever his name is?
I
Are
think
you
of it
French?
as a merger between Geek and Goku, but I don't know if that's how he means it.
Geeku! I choose you, Geeku!
Oh my. Wow.
I think
This
it's
is
the wrong cartoon.
this is why I shouldn't stream at 1:30 in the morning, but I'm totally gonna
Right?
do it.
This is definitely a late show for me, but it's only 10:30 here, but that's fine.
So, Grim, I'm gonna punch you for asking, but that's actually really cool.
I know, right? I do exactly the same thing. But yeah, like the point is that, like, and if you look back at our podcast, we were talking about that at one point, and yeah, it's something we hear a lot. And Saber hears, will you review my ship? And I hear that a lot too. And it's like, you know, it's one thing to hear it, and like I appreciate that people like my input, you know, I do truly appreciate that, but I can't do it. There's too many of them.
Right? And when people post them in pictures to my Twitch chat, I try to look at all of them and tell them they look nice.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm too blunt for that. If it sucks, I'm gonna tell you it sucks. But at the same time, the way that I look at it is, you know, I consider that important. If it sucks, I want to know that it sucks too. If I built it,
Yeah.
and at the same time, I want to know how to improve it. So I try to give notes when I actually do look.
See, I think Saber at one point did a review on one of mine, which was basically a shell, but he downloaded it without reading what it said. And he's like, well, it's missing a lot of stuff. I'm like, you realize that it was a shell and it wasn't meant for, like, anybody to get before that. You have to put the stuff in it. It's like, oh well.
Awesome, Geek. Comment ça va? Yes, I do speak a little bit of French.
That's a geek in this French.
Yep.
Cool.
I kind of want to relearn French, to be honest. Like, I learned a little bit of it in high school, but like, I was gonna take a full 4 years, but cutbacks meant that we had to let our French teacher go, so I can only take 2. Come on.
I grew up in Texas, took 5 years of Spanish, and barely speak a word of it today.
I speak English. And
Bad English.
and roughly probably about, well, I speak geek, nerd,
Linux.
oh, Linux is overwhelming. PHP, Java, HTML.
Written the meta for that for my ship down on the site. Fuck.
I was going to ask
Yeah.
if you could write a little tiny bit of meta because there's too
Yeah.
much to go on.
Oh yeah, no, I've got meta. I'll have to.
You don't have to go. You don't have to do as much as Dalmon goes so in depth. It makes it like mega simple.
all
to
of
make
my
the audio.
luxury quote unquote ships have quite a bit of meta behind them already. Don't worry,
Okay,
I'll
I
write
don't
it
know
down
if I'll
for
be
you
able to
later.
turn all the moving parts on
Also,
for you at
thank
this other
you very
station I'm
much.
going to go to, Del, because I'm not on the right character, but we'll try.
It's all good, bro.
I think some buttons I can still get away with pushing.
Wait, was that a Viceroy back there? Hanging
Yeah,
out?
yeah, Raven was on earlier and he left it with us.
Wait, now hold on. You can get on this magical device?
Well, it's a private build server and it is not very stable, but
Yo,
people
Brenda.
we are willing to trust we can let on, yes. But yeah, not stable is the key word. When I made the server, I might have set planets to an average of 2,500 meters across, and
Good
so when
lord,
anyone goes
man.
near them, the server crashes.
Explode all planet sector.
Yeah,
Don't put a
yeah.
slash in front of that command.
Oh yeah, when somebody goes near one, I admin teleport to the sector and delete the planet. It's been amusing. We just need to save everything and do a reset on it, but haven't quite gotten to it.
I appreciate that level of laziness. It's one that I happen to share. I've been working on an obsolete dev build on my single player for like the past 3 weeks.
Right?
I was literally gonna downgrade it so that I could come and check out your business there, because from what I'm seeing of this station with the ring in it, that looks pretty cool.
The
Good looking shipyard, and you guys are relatively new to the game.
No, I've been
Okay.
playing since God, since there wasn't an updater, since it was just the launcher screen with the menu and planets were discs.
Where have you been all of our lives?
Del wants to know because, you know, he likes to attempt to, how can I put this correctly?
Hold on. I have
Sexually
a video for that.
solicit other StarMade people.
The last big public server we played on was Elven Eternity about a year ago, and we actually wound up
Oh, I'm
leaving
sorry.
because we got into a
Yeah.
big debate with the admin over the donor teleport feature.
Hey, that's that thing that we really hated too.
Yep. And I actually called them out on it after getting like hardcore condescended against on their TeamSpeak and shit. I called them out on it on the StarMade server's forums, and like the admin of the forum site threatened to ban me from the forum site, or the vote list site. GravyPod got on there and condescended all over my face, but I think he made himself look bad too. But I probably didn't handle
Yeah.
myself as best I could. Don't get me wrong, I was pretty pissed off. We put in a ton of work on
Yeah.
their servers. And then, like, we didn't realize there was a donor teleport feature, and these assholes kept, like, appearing at our base and just fucking us up and disappearing again and shit. We were getting really pissed off.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
and-
why, that was one of the things, because, you know, we were on Mushroom Fleet for a while, and obviously they did not do that.
Good night, Daedalus.
We were very strongly against that sort of thing, but at the same time, you do, I mean, like, when you're running a server, a big server, you need a way to, you can't keep paying it out of pocket. It's
Oh, yeah,
really
no, yeah.
expensive.
I understand that you need ways to
Yeah.
monetize. I just wish they would go.
Yeah, that's
with
why we run
aesthetics. I
off
don't know if they can
donations
do
or
things
something.
to bump people in chat, or I feel like there's other ways around
Yeah.
it though.
Exactly, and so we instead
User left your
went
channel.
with, you know, basically we don't offer, if you donate to our server, like the big bonus you get is you can have a private room in our TeamSpeak. We don't allow it for
I
anybody
mean,
else.
That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, but like, if you ask, you can do that. We allow factions to have their own private rooms as well, just because they're large groups of people and it makes sense.
Right.
But like, it's one of those things. Like, yeah, we saw that, and they used to do the same thing on Redshift. And I remember Dal and I had this talk, and we're like, so we need to figure out how to fund this thing. And Dal just goes, no, not like that. And I'm like, no, I know.
Right. The other thing that got us was they allowed one of their players who was in good with the devs and a donor to literally create like 100 protected user accounts, and he made a warp gate where every like 000, 100, 100, 100, 200, 200, 200, there was a warp gate. And so he made a massive warp gate right across the entire starting galaxy that was all on separate factions and protected. And they were just squares. They were just squares of warp gate blocks. Like, there was no artistry or design. It's, if he had at least made a really cool station and imported it every time he made one, I think I could have dealt with it better.
We did that once.
Yeah, we did that once. Yeah, I mean,
they're just squares, man. Yeah. They got me, man. Like,
yeah.
I hate to say it,
I mean,
but that multiple faction home base protect thing, that's zero tolerance.
Yeah, on our server we don't allow it. The only. Okay. This is an amazing song. Man, just listen.
Oh, okay. I know what's going on now. So, Doll, in this station, the entire inner ring, the station's still a work in progress, right? As you can probably tell, but the entire inner ring with the grass on it actually rotates extremely slow inside the glass tube.
Dude, that's dope.
I just have to change user accounts to turn it on, but
Alright.
and all the fans rotate.
I need to come see this.
The dishes on top here, one is a scanner instead of the other is jump inhibitor. Like the satellite-looking dishes, they actually rotate. All the doors are moving. It's all full of elevators that move inside and stuff. Though I've been having that issue with the wireless modules disconnecting on sector load and unload. But yeah, it's been a good build. The big ass turrets that are here, kind of floating above their bases, take almost 11 million power a shot.
God damn.
Surprising.
What kind of damage do they actually do? Like, are they decent at actually like distributing damage over an area? Because I know it's really hard to even kill small ships now.
I've noticed it is tough, but they do over 1 million a second. I have knocked, in test fires, I've knocked over 824,000 shields off of a target in one shot. So,
God damn.
That was nice.
Speaking of massive amounts of shields, just throwing this out there, latest kin for the Hoggy, I think it's like 1.2 million shields a tick.
So the
Ion beam.
Nice. The asteroid up here with the Toast Tech billboard on it, and it has like a little lounge inside. It is actually on a rail system and orbits the station when it's turned on.
Dude, that is sick.
Which I really love. I'm gonna have to I may even just use the same asteroid rather than rebuilding one, but I'm gonna implement it around the racetrack too and stuff because I just think it's that cool.
You should do like a full-on moon. I'm not even joking.
I've also been thinking about doing that for the racetrack.
So what are you doing with the bottom of your planet? Because I'm currently fucking around with the planet plate as well, and I actually took the time to do a shell around the whole thing, and I'm kind of cringing now because I'm not really sure what the fuck to do with the bottom of it.
I'm gonna shell and dome it, and I think I'm gonna kind of taper the sides down and do kind of a extended station bottom and like wider room area down there, so I can extend docking down there. And part of my thought was to put a large lift in the center of that docking area, so like people bringing race cars can use the lift and raise them up into the innards of the planet. The build's just kind of going to come together as I go, because that's how I roll. I don't really plan things out very well. I just like seeing what happens. But
Good man.
Yep.
Like,
way to do it.
I always love it when everyone's on the same page there.
That's how we do it.
Right. But I've been thinking about even making 1 or 2 sections of the racetrack that actually drop all the way through the planet segment. And so, like, in a glass tube or something, or just kind of floated out into space and then go back up into the segment, like out the bottom. I think that would be really sick, but pulling it off is going to be hard. We'll just have to see how it This other ship in orbit right here is actually Arsengios. He's one of our community members. He's one of my mods. Yeah, he's there. He just welcomed somebody who's wannabe Marine 234. So, thank you for your service, wannabe Marine. This is actually an old ship that he built on L1 and recently resurrected and has been retrofitting and redesigning. It was originally all black and not nearly as curvy and detailed build styles, if you will, to say the least. Your engines are turned on there, so Jim, just so you know.
Oh, it's got activatable engines. I can appreciate that. I like the angles on the front of that thing. The intakes are really weird. Something I haven't really seen before.
Yeah, he's done some really interesting stuff, man. It's really come together from the original design as well. But he's been plugging away at it pretty hardcore over the last couple of days. And of course, the engine design is one we got from Saber, that we kind of adapted to our own styling and likings in regard to the ice layer and the using force fields to light across it. I'm sure y'all may have come up with that as well. I just know we saw it from Saber.
Yeah, and that's one of the few he pulled from me instead of the other way around. I tend to be like a bit of an idea sponge.
Well, that'll happen.
Warren.
That'll happen.
I'm actually looking at the stream now.
If it's cool, I would freaking love to go check that thing out.
Which one? The station?
Hell yes.
Yeah, man. Of course.
I can give him the IP if you want.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm
Whatever
right.
works.
I've already got it here. I think I know.
Setting the
And it's
size
a build
of
server
pingers.
too, so creative mode, all that good stuff, right?
I can put you in creative. Yeah, dope. I got them admin rights. Given that it's on a Linux console sitting next to me on a laptop, so.
I'd be concerned in that case if you didn't.
Right.
Can't let you do that forced.
The biggest issue with it is I think we only have 2 to 4 gigs of RAM in it, and it's an old laptop, but it's served the purpose for us for now. We've been talking about needing an upgrade pretty bad. We'd even talked about coming to Shatter's guys. It's just that I'm so spoiled by creative mode now. I don't want to go back to an infinite shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That-
but we're working on.
Sector.
Yeah, we have creative sectors.
And while
that
that
are
sounds
allowed.
awesome, my other concern is, the various guys in my community. I want to be able to go to their sectors and check in on their
We
builds
get,
and show
yeah,
those off on Twitch.
we do
so.
that as well. The way that we do it is we'll just slap you all in the same sector. Our sectors are huge, so you'll have plenty of space. As long as your people clean up after each other, it's not a
Right.
big deal. Or the other option you guys have, make 2 build accounts. We put all of you guys in one, and then you guys have your own individual ones.
Or
Right.
we
Is that
make
simple?
a block of them for you if you want.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah,
block
I
idea
had
is
asked,
kind of difficult. But
I had asked Saber, and he said they all allowed, I think, five protected names per account. So
yeah, that's what.
yeah, and that's enough for me to have, I guess, a couple of sectors that I can work on different stations and projects in, and then also, allow our group to do a survival thing again, get a faction going and whatnot. So. Welcome back to the stream, those of you who have returned. I think Super Dork I see there. I don't know who all's wandered in the last few minutes. Apologies. A little distracted showing stuff off.
I linked your forum post to Dalmont as well, WPCAT.
Yeah, that's a
Promote it.
really cool idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. We've just, when I was building today and streaming, and it struck me, and I talked about it, and a few people in the stream started elaborating on it, and everyone was just like, holy shit, we need this. And,
Yeah, we kind of went nuts on it.
I'm actually gonna make a post on that, but I'll spoil it for you real quick. What I was thinking about with that is that in order to do that, you'd probably have to make that light have the same resource requirement as all the lights put together, basically.
I mean, I'd be fine with that, though.
Yeah,
It would
but
be
for the
so
sake
worth
of
it.
logic. and really, from a game perspective, it doesn't really add a lot of.
Complexity or not.
Yeah. Now, do you guys actually see the form tags, or is that council only? I think you guys see the form tags, right?
The ones that show, like,
If it's been read, or yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
see
shown
those.
now.
I see those.
Ha! Spawning it. Outstanding. Ooh, what's this pretty thing over here?
The giant ice crystal thing.
Actually,
yeah, that's
Val,
neat.
I will jump in there. I've got the ship on there, and maybe you can give me that little bit of extra.
Sure. I'm gonna
Um,
upload my new guy.
I guess what I should do is
Horse
stream
baby.
the videos so I can actually show you guys around it.
Alright. I will be there in a couple minutes, but I got to go refill my drink because it's
No
one of
worries.
them nights.
Do what you gotta do. I have a glass of wine, and my wife already fell asleep, so when I finish this glass, I get to steal hers. So I don't even have to get up.
Kindred spirit.
Yes, sir. And those in the stream, bear with me. me for a second? I'm gonna swap user account so I can show these guys around the station.
Really? Come on now.
Also, I've crashes.
The most important rule is don't go near a planet.
Dal and I have the ability to crash servers without using planets, but we don't
I'm
use
sure
it.
you have some.
All we have to do is spawn an Aetherius and an Argus at the same
No.
time.
Down below.
I'm saying it's possible. Not that we would do it. We're not that stupid. We run our own server.
Dalmont, have you seen Borst's asteroid eater as well, or not? You've seen the Twitch streams?
I did see the asteroid. I freaking love that thing, man.
So,
The asteroid
like a
eater,
little lead.
the experimental radial mining array.
Oh my god. I don't have a load button.
Welcome to the stream, Popsky, Popsky, whoever you may be.
Can you actually fill a blueprint from creative mode without actually having to put the shit in your inventory?
I don't know. I have not tried. We've been coming up with all kinds of ideas that need to be tested, like an extendable docking arm with a second rail docker on the end. I mean, you'd have to jump into that, the core of the extendable docking arm to activate the second rail docker, but
It doesn't work.
that sucks.
I tried.
Good
Made
to
me
know.
very sad.
I think it was something I'd been thinking about, and then I kept seeing the little docker arms you had on a bunch of your ships, and was like, dude, I need it too. Like, I'd retract and stick out.
That's exactly why it makes me very sad.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna take me like an hour to fucking get all the materials for the ship. Oh man.
Let's see, we appear to be lagging.
Looks like I just like
Okay,
arbitrary pig spikes, 4 saves. My god, this is a nostalgia trip in and of itself.
So,
It's been ages since I've had this little ramp on a server, but I've been there. And I feel your pain.
that was one of my turrets. I don't know. It's just not enough as I admin ported into the sector, probably. So the biggest problem with the station currently is because of that wireless bug. A bunch of the elevators are not connected. Really can't wait for that. I'm hoping that they have pinned down that wireless bug and that we'll get it fixed in the next update. And again, thanks for the 4 post.
It's fine. I've done it because there was new people that joined the chat, but I think they then left. Pop, don't know if they left
Popsky.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Oops. Stop moving.
It's about to be like, what's that oops mean then? That's never a good thing.
I got out of build mode in a ship that has no thrusters, so of course it started rolling all over the place. Of course it's not moving, but it's just annoying. So you hit C and wait the 3 hours for it to actually resituate.
Hey, Arsenio, are you still there? You want to test something for me? I don't know if that ship will, if your Regulus will fit in the shipyard. Let me go move. Or actually, I can move the core from the computer inside, huh? I think I can. Turn block pulling on. Piece order, deconstruct without design. Boom. Give me a second, and I'm going to stick a faction permission module on the shipyard computer. Somebody was trying to tell me that would make the shipyard public, but I didn't think it did.
Mm-mm. No, it's only on specific things that you want them to have access to.
Yeah, well, I want the I would like to have a public shipyard, but the only way I found to be able to make it possible was attaching a faction permission module to the shipyard core anchor. And the problem with that is the core anchor no clips, but the faction permission module doesn't. So when the person that has public access to the shipyard tries to the faction permission module's like stuck in their ship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. So they thought that was the case on the test servers, but that is incorrect. I had actually made a forum post about that and suggested faction permission module linking, the way you can link computer systems.
I agree with that.
Which would help a
100%.
lot of my construction design, honestly. I need to dig out that forum post and bump it as well soon.
Please do. If that hasn't already been read, I'm gonna throw it up in the Slack as soon as possible.
I think it got buried pretty quick, so I can easily find it for you. I actually made 2 of them because I originally posted the first one in the wrong place, and then a bunch of people rated it up and liked it, and told me to go post it in the right place, so I did that, and then somebody moved the first one to the right place, and I think it got ignored because I posted twice, or it was just a busy day and it got buried. It was right when I first started using the forum heavily, like a couple weeks ago.
So, any chance I can get a ride to Yonder Station? Or the ability to load my ship?
Let's see. Is Raven over there near you? Raven's not on. Okay, hang on.
Core is yellow.
Oh, you didn't go with my good riddance
There you go.
expectation.
We debated a couple of things, and I decided I would go with something that was amusing but not incredibly mean. I originally had it as Toaster Overlord. It gives name, someone the finger as they
walk out.
Yeah, as they walk out, and then I decided laughs maniacally as they flee the channel in terror was kind of amusing.
I guess it's okay. But
It's alright, I'll send you. I admin him so he can load in whatever blueprint he wants and get out here easily, which will probably be faster, honestly.
I can TP you if you want to.
No.
I guess Raven is on again now, so yeah. Whatever works, guys.
I'm just surprised I didn't see the ad.
Yeah, it doesn't load until you relog.
Gotcha.
You want a TP or
I'm just gonna load it.
okay? Relog and load.
Yeah, you got some toast.
Or just enter the commands like old school.
It is 10 toast a song request, and
Okay.
it does sound like we have run out of music, huh? Oh, no. Saladin got
User
something.
joined your channel.
Feeling the music's coming back. Oh, Poetic Mercury, are you still awake, sir? Or are you just waking up?
I've been awake since 11, dude.
Since 11 a.m. your time?
Since 11 p.m.
What time is it in Norway right now?
Almost 8. Like 2 minutes to 8.
My
Just
god.
curious.
So I've been awake since like 11 p.m.
I got you. Well, the music you're hearing in TeamSpeak, by the way, is the bot that's tied to the Twitch channel that you can spin your toast to request songs on. So, the good news is I have achieved that.
Nice.
My god, the first tab in this ship's fucking inventory is a dangerous tab.
Where I beat you in being awake.
Alright,
Well,
there we go.
8 this
I loaded
morning.
my ship real quick.
I agree, Ben. What the fuck is with your sleeping schedule, man? I can never predict when you're gonna answer me.
Yeah, I've got I can't ever sleep. I've got like insomnia. It's the I'm on medication from insomnia. It's horrific. So I sleep for maybe 2 hours every couple of days.
I know that feeling.
So
you
you
guys
can
still
always
playing
get
StarMade?
Yes,
a hold
sir.
of me. Unless it's that 2 hour window that I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
I just got a new mattress, and it has been helping substantially. I had been waking up between 1 and 3 a.m. almost every night and not able to fall asleep again until 6. And
You?
I keep my wife's schedule like just to a T, and so I would wake up with her at like 6:37 without fail, regardless of when I went to, how I slept the night before. And it was really starting to take its toll. But the new mattress has been helping. I've still been having some issues, but
I'm going to learn. I'm going to relearn French.
To get my Arizona driver's license, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I totally want to get a medical marijuana card. I know from my youthful days that nothing helps me sleep better than that.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I think that drugs should be legal, or at least most of them should, just regulated properly,
Right.
because taxes and everything. But, like, I literally can't, because I'm in the VA system.
Sure.
So if I decide that, I want to try, marijuana or something like that, it could flag me, and I won't get the other medications that I need.
That makes sense.
Sucks.
I used to toke a lot. Like a lot of weed, and I was just a big pothead for years throughout college and the end of high school and whatever. And I've really fallen off from it. Like, I don't enjoy it as much anymore. Maybe a little bit from time to time, but right after we moved out here to Arizona, my wife and I went to Denver for a big work convention for her.
Yeah.
And, having been such a pothead growing up, I had to go to a legal marijuana shop just to, like, check it out, because legal marijuana, and they're really strict about public smoking in Denver. There wasn't really anywhere for me to go toke, and so I was looking at things, and I ended up grabbing, like, a tube of small brownies, and just with the way it's regulated and stuff, it's very well prepared, and you know the exact dosage of the brownie you eat. Does that make sense? Like, it's 30 milligrams per brownie, and so once you learn how that affects you, I don't know, it gave me a new perspective on the whole thing, like more than I had ever thought before. So while I don't really have an interest in getting high anymore, the notion of being able to control the amount I put in myself, and then beyond that, having been a huge pothead for years, I've always read a bunch of stuff about medical marijuana and CBD oils and THCA oils and the cancer preventative effects and the mood lifting effects and the extra sleep benefits, and those don't even get you high, but they have all these positive effects. And so I've also gotten interested in, like, I guess the vitamin regimens of some of those things. And I just moved from Texas to Arizona, so now living in a state where I guess the laws for holding, if you don't have a medical license, are a lot more strict here than they were in Texas, but at the same time they actually have medical marijuana here, which God knows how long that's going to take in Texas, so.
What's that multi-Twitch link again?
Solid End just dropped one, but we had that other news site that some
that one is fine. I'm going to add it to my bot.
Cadgar.
Yeah, Cadgar or something. I lost the link, so I just said forget it. I'm just using the multi-Twitch, because, I was lazy.
So
I was too damn late.
Thanks, dude. Thanks. It's a work in progress. It's, the idea is if I can get them to add something like faction permission module linking, the biggest reason I want faction permission module linking is I like hiding a lot of my mechanics. So, for example, when I make a ship dock, I just want the one exposed
User
rail
joined your channel.
on the exterior. I don't want an exposed faction permission module or activation block next to it. If it's a public dock, I probably have an activation block there doing things when something's docked to it, like opening a door and changing lights. But I also want it to be public, you know what I mean? So I need a freaking solution. And honestly, if we could link multiple things to a single faction permission module, like somewhere in a structure, that would also be huge. But I don't even need that. I'll still take one faction permission module per link, and I'll be happy. Just let me link it over a distance, dude.
You guys mind if I give you a new multi-Twitch?
No, not at all, man. Drop it in there. Just Solid and streaming too. I think the three of us are up now, so we're all on TeamSpeak. So.
Yep, I've got everything done.
Oh,
I've actually
sweet.
got it under command, so that if people want to see it, they just hit ! multi.
I have exactly one critique for you at this whole station. Just one. Your floor needs texture, man.
I know. I gotta do a lot of texturing in a lot of places, man.
Yeah.
But structurally, this is fucking cool as shit. The part where you look out over the shipyard, I'm like jizzing over. That's fucking hilariously cool.
The disc at the top, or
The bottom section, like the lounge with the actual shipyard computer, where you just look into the maw of the fucking shipyard.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
sick.
Did you message me about something, Poetic? I'm sorry, dude.
Yes, I did.
No, I only see you saying I guess you're too busy with StarMade. I didn't see you say anything anywhere else.
I'd ask you if you want to play some ESO, but I guess you're too busy.
Oh yeah, it's late. I'm doing a late night stream, and we got a bunch of the major StarMade players in here right now. So unfortunately, I can't do ESO at the moment, bro. But I appreciate the offer. You know, I do love me some ESO.
Right down. It's on the other side of the station from me, on C. And from... Ooh, what is this? The Regulus.
Uh-oh.
Shit that he's been working on.
I like it. It's got some serious potential.
It's definitely got some really cool stylings.
It needs reverse wingy bits. It would look so good if reverse wingy bits were coming off the bottom corners of the engines.
You know what I was thinking, Switchblade wingy bits.
Yeah, well, that's sort of what I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but they actually have to hold out. So which part of this was making you cringe, man? Like, I gotta...
It's just, okay, it just doesn't feel like it has what it needs. There's something wrong with it. I can't put my finger on it.
Also, Raven System says hello.
Oh, hey, system! By the way, your bots, or your, the commissioned artwork that I got from System is now on my Twitch page, as I know System said, but...
Nice.
Yeah, they're the bot artwork. For Terra and King. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, like, the thing with this is... Okay. The very back end with the engine pods in the center, obviously that's not connected up. Can't quite figure out how to do it, but I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not that terribly worried about it. But, like... The hangar's supposed to be in the front. But I don't know what to do with this. It doesn't feel wrong. It feels like the build feels good, but there's something wrong about it, and I don't know what it is.
I don't know why the bot welcome joke got it. It does that sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's because I alt-tabbed and it actually welcomed me like twice.
Little chat here.
Yeah, I had it open in 2 tabs maybe because of the StarMade thing. But
Yeah.
Oh, got a lot of static.
You dealt known for that.
yeah, well, no, I'm not. That's just the product of not having the USB part of my mic in and running it through a really crappy, not actual sound card.
Oh, what's up, Nova? You're a bit quiet there, bro. No worries. I can barely hear you. But again, no worries.
You're real low.
Everyone's been giving me that complaint. I don't know what it is. You sound like you're literally like 5 feet away, or you're on TV. You know what? You sound like you're on TV.
Is your microphone either folded up above your head, or my other thought would be, like, check your audio mixer is my only thought.
Yeah, the Jaeger. It's a nice,
Maybe you have
nice
2 microphones connected to your computer and you're basically
Yeah.
using the wrong one.
shit. Also, Dal, you may like this.
Turn off the motion.
Watch
of
the front.
station real quick.
Ready?
Can you guys hear me now?
Way better.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
I turned up the microphone boost all the way.
That works. Also, the disc spins now and everything.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give this one some thought.
Yeah, I mean, I need to work on the interior because there's no interior yet, and I'm gonna do an elevator into the disc.
Right.
The problem ends up being how much space do I have and all that stuff. That's not that big of a deal. There's plenty of space for a hangar. Obviously, I still need the craft to go in the hangar before I actually build it, or else it's not going to work.
Nah. That's overthinking it. Come on now.
Trust me. For this particular build, it's not overthinking it. It's not even doing enough.
You can tell you, but you have to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. Can't tell you why, but trust me, this thing needs to be just about perfect.
Best part is he's totally not kidding.
Yeah, I'm really not. But yeah, what do you think of the interior lining for the disc?
Hit or miss.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
sorta
the
how I felt
idea.
about it.
It's not smooth enough,
Yeah, I don't know what.
and the
what
red
I-
really isn't doing it for me.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what to do there. I can't figure it out.
I don't know, man. I think this is one you're gonna have to play with. I'll dig around with it at some point. I'm gonna be busy for the next week, obviously, but when I do find my way on here for an hour or two, I'll definitely poke at the stick and see if I can come up with anything.
It'll be in my sector.
Yeah, I don't even know where that is anymore. But
7787 cubed.
oh, that's right.
Always.
How could I forget?
I never change it. It's not my fault that you forget. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things like. What do you think on the wingy bits for the outside? I'm thinking they're too thick.
The ass end of that ship? No, I love it. Everything about the
No,
ass
no,
end of
no,
that ship
no,
I
no.
love. No, including the wing vets. I'm serious. Just
How
don't
thick
chase
the
that.
black ones are?
Yeah.
Those are the ones I'm worried about.
No, they're fine, man.
Okay.
I wouldn't even go thinner. That's really good. I would honestly, like an airplane wing, I'd just bring the chamfer of the wing forward and back. Also, you're missing like 3 wedges,
Probably.
or
Where?
not wedges, tetras.
Where?
Let me find a button that doesn't shoot a missile. There.
I gotta do a chunk reload. I'm missing
I
stuff. Look
can't
at this.
see what you're talking about. You hit it again?
Yeah, right there.
Oh.
Yeah, you're missing 2 tetras. Might be.
Thanks.
Yep.
User left your channel.
Missing on the bottom.
This was dope on
I
the
need
whip,
to request some music.
If I've got toast, I'll do
though.
it.
Shit, I forgot what button that is.
Yeah,
Oh, it's nav lights. Man, I have a lot of buttons on this fucking ship. Speaking of this ship, Ben, that like cutaway with the shit moving in it was like fucking genius.
Yeah, that worked really well.
You need to do that like with every future ship.
Harrison
his,
Joe.
his videos are just slowly getting better and better, man.
It scares me. I haven't built a new ship in a while. I'm gonna have to get on that.
Thank you very much. I took a lot of time trying to think of a way to show moving parts. I was even saying to Borscht, I think I figured it out and showed him a screenshot of what I was working on.
Harrison can you disable your jump inhibitor, please?
I was actually going to say one of the things that you could do is when you're rotating it around on the blue screen, you could have a rail hooked up to the logic, and that logic could then raise and lower landing gear or what have you per tick. And you can actually have the stuff going up and down, but I feel like it would be hard to balance that, which is why I think your solution is probably the most elegant way to go about it.
Yeah, the way I went is it's the easiest route in a sense. It's not a good. The videos take a little bit of time to set up, and the way I've now got it, I can get videos done in a quicker than if I was adding additional setups. But luckily, also Raven's told me about the green screen mod, so that might change my setup as well. Now I'm going to be hopefully trying to get away with doing bigger ships, and with getting captured with OBS, I could potentially record at a higher frame rate, so I don't want having lag stutter. I can slow the footage down easier and activate logic while rotation. But I'm going to be experimenting with the next couple of videos.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with this thing. Like,
That's off.
it's just causing me, like, builder's block. So I went and built a UFO instead. That actually sucks people up into it and everything.
Yeah.
Those reasons. Yep. I didn't wedge it or anything like that. I just sort of did it because Schema's like, you should build a UFO, and everybody else is like, you should build a UFO, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Also, DJ Catnip is a thing on my channel now. Seriously. Whenever Schema shows up, there's a DJ Catnip command, and he just requests the most ridiculous music. That's great.
And welcome back, Chris the Nightmare.
Hey, it's
Hey,
Chris. Hey, Chris. Chris. You smell like shit.
Oh my.
Go take a shower.
Where's your sandwich?
Yeah, what the hell?
Where's my sandwich? Chris the sandwich bringer.
You and your fucking glasses. Your clean-shaven face. Come on.
Pathetic.
This is really off topic.
Yeah, I didn't expect to see me here either.
Dalmon, we hear about your majestic beard. Is there any photographic evidence of your majestic beard?
There is.
Yours to see.
There's plenty of it, and those who have me on Facebook, the few and far between, can attest to its greatness.
You know,
It
I've
has
only
since
heard
gotten
a bit of
longer.
story.
So can I drop a little like super secret teaser thing?
For
Something that's coming back soon?
is it your beard? Are you growing it back?
Oh. Yeah. Hopefully this works, yeah. It's gonna be quick, but there's something coming back soon. Don't say a word. Yup, it's in the works.
It's
Yup.
lacking rails, and that's really horrible and terrible.
I know, but at the
Miserable.
same time, it's the whole thing's coming back for round 2 soon. Some
My fucking
people.
antenna, and I help.
Fuck you. Saber and I spent so much time on that. We couldn't figure out what was wrong, and all Dal does is come in and add a little fucking antenna, and he's like, and there you go. And it's like, yeah, it is what it was missing. But screw you, we've been wanting you to help us out with this for the last 6 hours. You dick.
Well, hey, I saved you 6 more hours of thinking about what the fuck to put on top. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So for those of you who know what this is, it's coming back.
That's sick.
Yep, that's something that's going to happen in the meeting tomorrow, by the way.
I suppose that's going to show up around the event.
Yep.
Cool.
And those that don't know what it is, well, it's too bad.
I look forward to the surprise.
Yep.
It'll be a surprise, alright.
Let's see. You guys want to see something cool before I have to go to bed?
Yeah, sure, why the hell not?
Or you've already fucking seen it.
I have.
Yeah. And it's
Then
not
again-
it's not the really big fuck off thing, because I'm not waiting like 3 hours for it to upload. 'Cause literally that's 3 hours worth of uploaded. Not really, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, this is not what I'm uploading right now, but I totally didn't make a Planet Plate into a station and or also a ship. Totally doesn't have like 60 million shields. No. Let's scroll through these blueprints.
I definitely still have the save of my first Disc Planet station that I've been continuously like building and updating.
Ooh.
God damn. Proud of you.
What is this?
It still needs a lot of work.
Arsengio?
That's his other ship he's been working on.
These have some serious potential.
Damn, I like whatever that is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
they
tap
have
a fade
some-
into it, is that cool? Okay,
Too bad. It's
too
gonna
late.
happen.
Oh
Yeah.
man, dude, this is sick.
It has some serious
Dude.
potential, man.
Dude, you're fucking, I don't even know what you'd call that, exhaust system. Sure.
Yeah, the heat vent sort of thing.
That looks like it fucking takes the heat from the gun whenever it shoots and fucking feeds it into the engine. This thing looks like a goddamn race car with a gun on it, and I love it.
It looks like a big gun.
It's got some really nice potential. These keep going.
Yeah, dude. Holy fuck. And also your engine block. Oh.
The piping
Holy
he's
shit.
done on it is really sick.
Personally, I
Actually
don't
said
like the
that-
engine outputs, but that's my personal
That's
type.
his least favorite part, actually.
Yeah,
He complains
I mean,
about it all the
I know
time.
what I would do to change it, but that's me.
Don't spoil it. Don't you fucking
I
dare
won't
tell
say
him
it.
what to do. I want to see
No,
what
I'm
he
not
does.
gonna. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I know what I would do. But that doesn't mean that that's what you should do, because, yeah. But you've got
Alright.
a really nice start here. This is solid.
I don't think this is very good. Small enough. Probably.
Oh yeah, I know this one. Did you finish it?
No, fuck no.
Gotta ask.
Oh my god, dude, this is a massive fucking project to get right. The latest version has the interior all laid out,
Okay.
but not finished, and also has like, I don't know, almost 10 million shells or something to that effect.
Fair enough. Let's see here.
Not to mention that 1.2 million to take a second. God.
Yeah. So you got your dock power up and running, and it looks nice now.
Not only is it up and running, it's toggleable.
Nice. Very nice.
That's a sick ship right there, bro.
This is why I said Dal's like the best builder around. In my opinion.
This is my baby right now.
I believe it, man. Oh my god.
This thing is
It's
beautiful.
incredible looking. I'd seen pictures of it on the dock, but I haven't seen it in person, you know, and, man.
Yeah, it's. I
Holy
really like
crap. I like the
Thanks for the
spinning glow sticks in here.
Thank you. That's my favorite bit. Hey, you want to see the hangar? Watch this.
The hangar's awesome. Go look at the top of the ship right now.
Yep, top rear. Just go look at
Yep.
it.
I'll fly to it actually, just so you guys know. Yeah. Go look where I'm at. Look exactly in the direction of my core.
Oh, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a raising hangar? That's sick.
And wait for it, and it pops.
Yep.
Oh, I like the lights. Almost hollow light. That's sick.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
This is why I say I'm not that good of a builder. This is proof.
Now, watch what happens when it goes back down. If you look out from the hangar and follow it back down in whatever build mode you're most likely in, send it back where it came from, and just watch outwards towards the rear of the ship.
You dick.
Yeah.
You dick.
And of course, the gate's going to open to the rest of the ship. Like I said, the interior is laid out in the latest and greatest version. If you do want to fly over and check the core room, it's orgasmic.
Very nice.
And the view is just oh my god. Now the rest of the ship, other than the core room, is actually pretty industrial. I'm kind of not very proud of this version because it's unclean compared to the latest and greatest, but as far as internals are concerned.
Hey Dal, that's a really
Yep.
nice message too.
What? Oh yeah. I figured it was important. It actually,
It really
if you
is,
translate
yeah.
the word, you know.
Yeah. Yep. It's really nice, man.
Also, if you look at the back rear of the ship, just outside and above the engines, where you see those kind of red dots, if I click them on, you can actually access the reactor docks from the outside from there.
Oh, okay.
So
I
you
see
can
what you're
remove
doing.
and replace the reactors from here without actually having to fuck anything up. So all you have to do is move into the reactor itself, and then you can
And then do your thing.
You can delete it and then rebuild it with the parts necessary.
Very nice.
And then there's this, which is the generator toggle. So this thing is 19,000 mass. It has only 1 million power in it, and I can permanently radar jam. To give you an
Just the
idea.
power.
Yeah. Now this one doesn't have the power storage
Did you use modular power in it aside from having power built into it?
I sure did. In fact, it's got 4 million in alternating instant feed modular power, and the latest version has updated generators that are twice as efficient in
Does
the
it
same
use
space.
transfer beams to pump the
It
power?
does.
Yeah, it does. Okay. And you don't find that to create any lag with
None whatsoever.
Awesome. That's
If you set it up the right way, it'll work just fine.
One thing I will share, and this is just for the people on this channel, because you guys are lucky enough to hear it. I've done a lot of testing recently. Most of the time I've spent has not actually been spent building, it's been spent testing new technologies. And I've come up with some really interesting things, some of which people are going to be seeing in the next couple of weeks. But as far as power transfer beams are concerned, I know a lot of people have been complaining about the beams actually coming out the sides or the back or the front of their ship. And, not actually transmitting the power to the ship. Well, the trick with that is if the core of the ship, essentially, that contains your power transfer system, sees another object or entity in front of it, it auto-targets that entity and will fire through the ship, which is exactly why the ones on the Hagi are rearward facing. So you're not going to have as many things behind your ship as you will in front, so when they actually do fire, they're going to be firing to the rear of the ship.
that makes sense.
Dal, I'm gonna load one of your ships, and I think it's the first one I ever downloaded.
Oh god.
This was I downloaded this before I knew you. So yeah. Before I'd ever been on the Mushroom Fleet server, and I didn't realize who you were. I didn't realize that you had built this when I first met you. Which is pretty funny. It'll take a second to upload. I
Really
think
excited for this one.
I think it's the original one, which is pretty good.
Also, the ship totally gets to feature in a movie, and I'm not gonna spoil anything about that, but some freaky shit happens, and there's a lot of cinematics and moving parts that you guys don't know exist.
Awesome.
I think I know some of the things that you did, because you showed me a couple little things. But
Oh yes, teasers and all that goodness.
All right, here you go. Incoming, Del.
Oh god, ancient
Your love.
ancient stuff probably. Oh, hey, look, it's the really old thing that I'm not rebuilding. Oh my god, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete the Hagi because holy shit. I do not want to break your server. I will feel really bad. Even though I didn't spawn that in. Cough. Again.
Whatever. It's not
Oh
that
goodness.
bad. It's not that bad, and you know it.
It's really not.
It's not too bad.
But yeah, the server under heavy load message kind of says that it is,
Oh,
which is
wait, that
precisely
happens.
why I'm going to
Really?
that.
So many
There's the whole
shit
glow.
blocks.
I have to do a
Novocaine might
GUI reload again, I
be a
think,
little
to see
close
that.
to... Oh no, he's good. This was
You
my
want me to
favorite
move?
version, honestly, Del. I like the white variant better than the black one. Just to be
Yeah, me
honest
too.
with you.
That's why the rebuild is black. Or sorry, excuse me, is white.
Yeah.
Because actually, yeah, no. Yeah, doing that. Making it white. Go ahead. You guys don't actually have a lot of blueprints saved in here.
It looks like the front end's cut off.
Well, if you tab F6, you'll be alright.
I
Yeah, it's what I
did
did.
twice.
Oh.
I don't know why stuff's not loading for me.
Which ship?
Savannah.
Savannah? Yeah, I had to tab F6, but it's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm still getting glitches. I don't know why. I might need to clear client cache, honestly.
I'll tell you what, you guys probably seen for this. But this is tonight's release. And there's some meta behind it. In fact, there's a hell of a lot of meta behind it. And that's what I'm going to do right before I go to bed. Let's get off here and do this search.
I gotta clear client cache.
I feel kind of bad. I feel like we just kind of came in here and started waving our dicks around.
Yeah, a little bit.
If we do that,
Just tell us not to.
yeah, feel free to tell us to fuck right off.
Oh, it's alright. You came in and said nice things about my station first, so...
Yeah, but it's a really nice station, and I really
good.
want that on Shattered Skies when it's reset, so that I can come and visit it and dock my ship to it and drink tea with you on the porch.
Raven's
Make it
already
real,
talking
Porch.
about building a Starset embassy in the Planet Plate
Oh,
circuit
do
track
it.
I'm building. Should I...
Do it, Raven, because I'm too lazy to do it.
Done
I know.
when I get it done.
I'm gonna make it so that when you look down, I'm gonna make the base a hexagon and the tower a triangle, so that when you look down on it, it's the star side symbol.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Why does it look like the ship's like cut up to pieces?
Hit tab
Hit
F6.
tab F6, yeah.
Reload your UI.
You might have to be in astronaut mode to do it, but yeah, tab F6.
That's I'm gonna show this one off, and then
But it
Midas is
built
gonna
the core, so.
get on the release.
In Agnar, a lot of people have asked about rounded box. I don't know if that's the thing that will ever happen or not.
I'm pretty sure that one's off the table, but I don't know.
Yeah, that looks way nicer. What is that flying around underneath it? Oh, that's a cool little fighter.
Yeah, this is
Is that fighter up on the star side of the StarMade dock as well, or is it not released yet?
it's not released yet. That's tonight's released. You want a sneak peek?
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Here, I've got the Orpheus for it already done.
Dal, since you know what this is, I will say this much: the Gemini concept ship that I did,
Yeah.
or that I was playing with, I found a way to make it viable, so I started on the shell last night.
Sweet.
So it's the portrait that's tonight's release, is that what you're saying?
Yep, Portress is gonna get released tonight. It's incoming after the stream, right before I go to bed. I've already got all the stuff done. Actually, just need to save the ship, export it.
Drop
It's
this
good.
Solana.
It looks great. I love the front of the guns.
Yeah, this is actually this is for my wife's character, but the ship was really nice. I went to release it, and yeah, so people could really check it out. It's got my favorite core room of all time as far as how to get there. If you look behind the chair, if you will, you can fly through the chair and look right behind it towards the back of the ship.
Sure.
And you watch that little staircase, and I just push that, and you just right into the core room.
I wasn't quite there. I almost rammed you with my core because I thought I was in build mode.
Alright, I'm heading out, guys. It's late.